portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
On the heels of 78 migrants being apprehended here in the capital yesterday, another group, believed to be Haitians, landed off Palmetto Point Luther around midnight. Officials took 28 people into custody, and they will arrive in the capital to join 404 illegal migrants already being housed at the detention center awaiting repatriation.
Police, immigration, and customs officials are continuing their search in Eleuthera to find others who may have escaped. Meanwhile, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Immigration Fred Mitchell suspects that those participating in human smuggling are attempting to overwhelm the immigration department. Government, he said, is prepared to go to war over the issue.
In other news, Financial Services Minister Hope Strawn says government has acted responsibly with the regularization of the local gaming sector. And in light of those banks refusing to take money from web houses, she noted that in general, the government will seek to meet any concerns by institutions.
Because we need to save our banking industry. There's no doubt about that. And it means that we're going to have to collaborate and communicate with those in the local banks as well as the international banks. We have to, I think there was a call for a regional body committee to be addressed when the CARICOM heads met a couple of weeks ago. I believe that that was agreed. And sometimes you have a block. When you have a block, you have more power to be able to influence decisions. And so I thought that that was a good move by the CARICOM people. But here in the Bahamas, we've had a pretty good regulated and fairly good regulated environment. We've had favorable reviews from the Financial Action Task Force as well as the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force.
At the end of the day, Minister Strawn says it will be up to individual institutions to determine what they will and will not accept. However, she notes that the country has received positive feedback from international agencies and authorities on the regulatory process. The minister is adamant, though, that the government will continue to comply with those standards to safeguard the sector. Minister Strawn suggested that public alarms regarding blacklistings should not be echoed, and it could negatively impact the country.
I hate to say that we are going to be headed towards blacklistings if we are able to conform with all of the matters concerning compliance. If they put forward restrictions and regulations that we should adhere to, I believe that that puts us in a position to be able to continue with our banking services, and that is what our aim and objective would be. You know, I don't believe that scaremongering, as well as saying things negative which may impact us, you know, the financial markets are so volatile, and so we have to be very careful, you know, the message that we put out there.
Girls and young women encouraged to think out of the box and expand their capabilities through a one-day workshop at Melia Resort. The annual Girls Leadership Conference is the brainchild of Straw Incorporated Center for Young Women. It's their signature event, which is designed to gather girls in a forum where they're able to receive tips, tools, and leadership techniques needed to enhance their life skills and promote personal success. President of Straw, Tarina Cunningham, says the theme, Chess Not Checkers, is strategic.
Life is really a game of strategy, and chess is the ideal strategic game. It's really about being intentional about life, planning, setting goals, and making certain that you do everything that is possible, both with using offense and defense, to win the game and to win the game of life. The purpose of Straw really is to assist young women in their journey towards womanhood, making certain that they acquire the tips, tools, and techniques to make the sensible decisions that they need to make a positive contribution to the Bahamian society.
Cunningham says in dealing with young women, they've noticed a lack of confidence and that many of them are suffering from identity crisis and understanding how to give back and contribute to the society. Financial Services Minister Hope Strawn also brought remarks at the opening ceremony.
But one is a game that certainly requires a little bit more thinking and strategy and in-depth, strategy to win. And so my focus was on to bring the points forward to them about the choices that you have to make in life, and the fact that just as in chess and checkers, you have to employ your thinking, you have to employ your strategy, you have to be focused, you have to be determined to win, and you have to overcome your opponent. And your opponent is sometimes in life, your opponent is just challenges that you may have. Challenges like your living conditions. It may be learning challenges. It may be challenges concerning your peers. You know, you have challenges where people are living in circumstances that are not the best. But it doesn't mean that you have to fail.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.